Oh, is everybody ready for a new release tonight? Oh, yes, I know we are. We all are, aren't we? Because we're tired of, tired of opening all the same things over and over, aren't we? Okay, we've got a little bit of information that I need to go over before we actually get started ripping. So while everybody's getting in the room and getting settled, let's go ahead and get started with that. So the first thing you see there talks about feedback, and that is to let you know that my feedback is automated on eBay. Now what that means to you is this. Anytime that you leave positive feedback for me, you are instantly going to get positive feedback in return with no waiting. So everybody likes that, right? No waiting, you get something good, works out well. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And then, of course, the other thing there is to say thank you. I always appreciate you being here, bidding, breaking, chatting, and hanging out with me. We are next going to take a look at what's coming up in the days ahead. So this stuff is already listed on eBay. We're going to be breaking it over the course of the next several days. So Saturday and Sunday night will continue to be off nights until we start getting a more steady flow of product anyway, which maybe won't be too much longer. Then Monday night, we're going to come back and open 3 TriStar autograph multi-sport jerseys. Those are sold by the first letter of the last name, or the first letter of the name on the jersey, which is usually the last name. And all the spots are listed in the football category. We're also going to break a 2020 Gold Rush autograph full-size football helmet the same night. On Tuesday night, it's going to be Gypsy Queen Baseball. It will be the back half of a actually pretty hot case that we started last night. We'll finish it up on Tuesday night, and that will be the last of the Gypsy Queen Baseball for this year. On Wednesday, we will have another new release, and that is Mosaic Basketball, and we're going to be opening a half case quantity of that, which is 6 boxes, but those are loose boxes from a shared case, okay? So be aware of that. Also tells you that in the listing, of course. So the next thing that you need to know, it has to do with shipping. So when can you expect your item to ship? Well, it should be out the door and on the way by Tuesday. On or before Tuesday. Now, I'm hoping it's going to be before Tuesday. I feel like it probably will be, but you never know when things come up. So we're going to say on or before Tuesday. And, of course, you'll get a shipping notification when that label is printed on eBay. And we don't have to worry about consolation cards in this break because everybody's going to pull cards in here and all the cards ship. So we don't worry about that. So tonight is a 12-box case of 2019 Chronicles football. This is a full case break. It is break number 1. It ended tonight on eBay the same night that we are breaking it, which is Friday night, the 15th of May. And, of course, we've got our team names there on one side, and our winning bidder user ID is across from each team there on the opposite side, if you're one of our lucky winning bidders tonight. And everybody's paid up again tonight. So yay, yay, yay. Thanks everybody for that. You know how much I appreciate that. We had a rough go of it for the last week or so of people kind of ditching out. But then the last few days have been brilliant. You guys have been awesome. So thank you for that. Last little piece of business here. You will notice that your background is about to get blurry. But don't worry. It's not your eyesight. It's me. I'm doing that on purpose. But don't worry. It's going to let us see what we need to see. It's going to be no zooming in and out and all that other stuff that we all dread. So it makes it flow a little better, I think. Now this is the first time we've had Chronicles in football, if memory serves. We've had, of course, Chronicles baseball for a few years. We've had Chronicles basketball for a couple of years. This is the first time we've had Chronicles football. So if you haven't opened a Chronicles product before, they're actually pretty cool. It is a mix of base cards. Well, technically they're inserts because Chronicles does have its own base card set. But there's a mix of inserts that are from brands that either aren't currently produced or maybe they are produced for baseball or for basketball, not in football, so they make the cards for this. I mean, there's a lot of different things you can find. And some of those inserts are worth quite a bit of money, depending on which one it is and who the player is. For instance, Gala, I'm getting some sleeves out. We'll get underway here in just a second. But Gala is a very hard to hit insert. In fact, in all the cases I have opened of baseball and basketball, etc., I've never pulled a Gala. I'm not sure if it's in baseball. It's definitely in basketball and football. They only make 8 of those, 8 per player. So if we were to find a hot young rookie in Gala, oh, it would be worth a lot of money. But some of the other subsets will be valuable as well. So let's talk about this for a minute. It says that we have got 6 packs in each box, 8 cards per pack, and that we should be looking for 2 autographs and 1 memorabilia card per box on average. You know, Panini loves to put that little on average in there. So what that means is this. Occasionally, we might not get quite what we're supposed to get in the way of hits. Every once in a while, they'll not give you something that they should. Every once in a while, they give you something you're not expecting. And most of the time, that on average would apply to, say, for instance, a hit being replaced by a Panini Rewards point card. Because that definitely happens in their product lineup. And of course, if we pull any of those tonight, we will simply use random.org to find a home for any and all points cards that we might find. So let's see who's in chat. Fishman and Jeff is looking for Gardner Minshew. Arden's Adventures is hoping for a Tom Brady autograph. And Lisa's here looking for Miles Sanders. All right, we got our hit list, our Mojo request list. We're going to see what we can find. So this is our Chronicles base card. This is just what a regular Chronicles insert base card looks like. And we're going to be kind of feeling our way through this, you and I, together, because this is my first time breaking this as well, of course. Just came out today. This one is numbered to 199 for Odell Beckham Jr. And I imagine we're going to find a lot of numbered stuff. So what I may do is wait to sleeve it. Unless it's low numbered, we'll wait and sleeve it after the break. Might save us a little time. And is that kind of, yeah, that's maybe not quite the way I want that to be yet. Hang on one second. We're going to tweak one little thing here, all right? Let's see what that does for us. Can we see that up a little closer now, maybe? A little bit better? Yeah, maybe a little bit. Anyway. So not numbered, but of course that's from Crown Royal. As we go through this first pack, we'll take a little bit of extra time, talk about our various subsets. So this is an example of a Classics football insert. They haven't made that brand in a few years. This is very fancy here. This is Luminance, and I thought it might be numbered, but I guess it isn't. So that's another one we'll be sleeving after the fact going forward. Next up, we have, well, there's a Miles Sanders, as a matter of fact, and this is, card set is that? Anyway, that is, what card set is that? Gridiron Kings, there you go. Gosh, they haven't made that since, what, 2015, I think. And this is regular Panini football. That's the card set when you see that big P up there in the corner. And then we have a Brandon Cooks for the Rams. Feels like our relic is going to be on the other side of it, and indeed it is. So dual relics there to 199. This is numbered to, what, 99, and that is on the Panini insert card set. Here's another one from Classics and Vertex. I guess they only made this 1 or 2 years, didn't they? Yeah, I guess so. And that was Josh Allen for the Jags. And here's a fancy score. Oh, look at that. That's a score. Boy, can I speak? A score chrome parallel prism. Whoo, there you go. Now I got it out. All right, and there's some more Panini and another Gridiron Kings. Now, again, we'll go faster through the other boxes. We're just taking a little extra time in this first box so we can all become familiar with the various card sets that are in here. So another Luminance. This one is a green parallel, so it is numbered, and numbered to 49, so lower numbered one than we've seen so far. Classics, there's another die cut For Crown Royal, that was David Montgomery. This is a chrome version of Legacy. We had Legacy earlier in the year, and that's a chrome parallel for it. And let's see what else is in here. All right, that's more Gridiron Kings, more regular Panini, regular Chronicles base. Jarrett Stidham for the Patriots on the Crown Royal card set is our first autograph that we see tonight. It's numbered to 75. So the Patriots are officially on the board, followed by a Tom Brady numbered to 99. That is on the Studio card set. This is probably numbered Marquise Hollywood Brown. No, guess not. See, it looks like it should be, doesn't it? I think it does. Classics and Dan Marino. Here's another chrome parallel for Score. Panini Football, Gridiron Kings, regular base, regular base. And this is numbered to, what does that say? I believe 99. It's for the Raiders and Hunter Renfrow. And this would be Obsidian. Or no. This isn't Obsidian. Sorry, that's not Obsidian. That is, it also looks like we've got, can you see that right there? It looks like the coating is maybe starting to peel up just a little tiny bit right there, kind of under the F and the R on that Hunter Renfrow for the Raiders. And that is Dynagon Football. I don't even remember Dynagon Football. Do you guys remember that? I don't remember that. But anyway, I guess it was a thing at some point because, yeah, there you see it. Legacy again. There's a Gardner Minshew on Studio. There's a Stidham on Gridiron Kings. Isaac Curtis. Well, I want my sleeve open probably because I had it upside down. So Isaac Curtis for the Bengals. And it is numbered to 99. There is some throwback ink for you. And that is on the, it says Signature Series. So I think that might be a regular Chronicles, what a Chronicles signature set looks like, I think. It's my story and I'm sticking to it. To 199, there's a Devin Bush on the Panini card set for the Steelers. And, aha, Titan. We don't see as many of those. That's Daniel Jones with a Titan rookie card. Looks like maybe a little bit of an imperfection up there kind of at the top, almost in the coating. I see just like a kind of a little spot. Maybe it's not an imperfection, but it kind of seems like it might be. All right, so there you go. There's box number 1 locked and loaded, and I would expect that that's kind of more of the same as what we're going to see. So going forward, if we come across a card set we haven't seen yet, I'll call it out. Otherwise, if it's one of those that we just saw in that first box, I won't continue to stop and read all those off. We will, of course, highlight anything that's numbered, autographed, or a relic. Fishman is looking for some Steelers mojo. All right, and Lisa's happy that we found at least a Miles Sanders parallel right away, and hopefully we'll find you some more, Lisa, too. And Arden's Adventures is happy because you hit for your Patriots already with Stidham. So everybody's kind of off to a pretty good start so far, right? At least those of you who are in the chat room pulling for your team's mojo. You guys are off to a pretty good start there. Bruce Smith for the Buffalo Bills. And what is this going to be? I don't know. Relic or autograph or both? A relic for the Bills and Bruce Smith. And it is numbered to 99. That's on the Chronicles card set, of course. Nice little N'Keal Harry on a Vertex. He is numbered to 49. So we'll continue to sleeve things that are numbered 49 and less. Things that are higher than that, we won't sleeve, at least not at the moment. There's a Drew Lock. There's another Titan. That's Ryan Finley. More Devin Bush. Did we say these are numbered? We did, didn't we? Yes, to 49 on Luminance. So this is the Jags hitting a Josh Allen Luminance to 49. More Tom Brady on Classics. More Chrome Parallels, David Montgomery. And of course, you know, they do still make Luminance, but you guys, I'm sure, remember that Luminance was, and there's a nice little Kyler Murray on a Panini football card set. Luminance, of course, was one of the early products of the year, and as was Legacy, when our rookies were still shown in their collegiate uniforms, because they hadn't, the draft and all that, I guess they hadn't gotten it all sorted yet. I can't remember what time of the year it came out, but anyway, that's what it was. It's just to 199 Gardner Minshew Gridiron Kings. So the updated versions here, in addition to being chrome, of course, the other nice thing is they're in their proper NFL uniforms with their NFL team names on them. So that's part of the appeal. Nice little Nick Bosa there on Studio. Mark Duper, and this looks like a little Super Bowl signature, perhaps. Miami Dolphins, yeah, how do you like that? That's a nice insert. A little Super Bowl ink for the Dolphins. There's a Noah Fant, he is numbered to 199. There's another Miles Sanders, I believe that was, on Vertex. Some more Chrome, Score, DK Metcalf. So far, none of our Chrome have been numbered, I don't think, other than the Luminance ones. And here's DK Metcalf for the Seahawks. It is numbered to 14, so that's a low number parallel for the Seahawks with DK Metcalf, and that's on titanium. And the best I recall, titanium, if it's following the way that it is in basketball, it will be numbered to their draft position. So Kyler Murray would be a 1 of 1 in titanium, for instance. And then the rest of the guys, whatever they were drafted, that would be what their titanium card would be numbered to. At least that's what we've had in the past with other sports. I would assume they're going to carry it over, and have some consistency tonight. Ryan Finley, numbered to 35 for the Bengals. That is on a Legacy, a Chrome Legacy card set. And that was, of course, our second autograph out for this particular box. There's another Titan. That one's Josh Jacobs. Some Studio, and a Dwayne Haskins Gridiron Kings. So yeah, too bad Panini didn't make more of this. I think they probably would have if we didn't have so many things that were impacted by the situation in the world these days. So I think they made less of, well, they're making less of about everything than they had originally planned. So didn't get as much of this as we might have normally had. But hey, it's still nice to have something new to open, isn't it? Yeah, something fun. Well, it's always fun, but it's especially fun when it's brand new, right? Well, I think for the foreseeable future, they're going to be doing releases twice a week, it looks like, on Wednesdays and Fridays. So I think that's the way they're going to do things for a while until we get kind of back on track with release dates, is how it's looking, at least from Panini's standpoint. The Raiders have a nice one. That is a Josh Jacobs autograph. It is numbered to 50, and that would be on the Panini football card set. Behind it, you have numbered to 199, a Bryce Love, also on the Panini card set. And some more Crown Royal. There's another Chrome Score. It kills me the way they mix these up. 1 minute they're going one direction in the same pack, then the next minute they have them going another direction. It makes me crazy. So 199, that's Adam Thielen for the Vikings. There's a Gardner Minshew Vertex. More David Montgomery on the Chrome Parallels. Melvin Gordon for the Chargers. This is most likely our relic. dual relics, one of them 3 colors. So, yeah, not too bad, right? And it is numbered to 49 for the Chargers. This one is numbered as well as Saquon Barkley on the Classics card set for the Giants, numbered to 199. And there's a score, Chrome, DK Metcalf, old Devin Bush, and some Bryce Love. Okay. This is numbered to, oh, why are they, sometimes the numbers face one way, sometimes they face the other. I can't quite get it down, can I? That is numbered to 99. There's a Miles Sanders, and this again is on that brand that I honestly don't remember this brand at all. Dynagon, D-Y-N-A-G-O-N. I have no recollection of that brand whatsoever. But anyway, apparently it was a thing at some point, because here it is in here. So there you go. Now you know. There have been lots of Benny Snell Jr. coming out in Chrome parallels for some reason. I've seen in like the 4th or 5th one we've seen. Bunch anyway. Miles Boykin, that is Crown Royal. It's numbered 250. It's headed to the Baltimore Ravens. Following that, numbered to 99 is Travis Kelce for the Chiefs on a Chronicles base card. There's another Titan. I guess that's part of the picture. See, to me that looked like that's a little defect, but we're seeing the same pattern that we saw in another of those Titans, so I guess that's actually part of the image. There's a Dwayne Haskins on the studio card set. Let's see if that's numbered. David Montgomery and the Bears. It is numbered to 49. Legacy football. And here's another Chrome. David Montgomery again. I guess we don't have to flip those every time since we know they're numbered on the front. I guess I could save us a little bit of, well, no, some of them are numbered on the back, aren't they? Yeah, so maybe we will. We'll flip them anyway. Oh, Lisa, you're happy getting Miles Sanders. Yay. I'm glad we're finding you some things you like. It's always a lot more fun when you get things you like, isn't it? Yeah, they've done a nice job with the base cards this year, too. I mean, they maybe wouldn't be my first choice of design, but they're overall pretty good. The very first year they had Chronicles, it was a baseball product, and their base cards were so ugly. They were hideous. Like the product was great, but the base cards were horrible. So ever since then, every year, every time they release it, they've made a little tweak here or there, and it's actually a pretty fun product these days. Crown Royal, your rookie quarterback Daniel Jones, numbered to 40 for the New York Giants. It's a nice hit. And right behind that, you get another numbered Daniel Jones, numbered to 49 on the Classics card set. So back-to-back Daniel Jones. How about that? And of course, those of you who might not know this, all of the ones that have that chrome coating on them, they're going to tend to kind of curve up a little bit in the middle once they come out of that pack, and that's pretty standard. Now, not the ones like this that are hollow foil coated, but the ones that are literally the chrome coating are going to give us that problem. Numbered to 99, it is Marquise Hollywood Brown, Ravens, Dynagon again. Those bottom edges continue to look a little dicey to me on that particular card. But, you know, and there's another Daniel Jones. That's a Daniel Jones kind of box, isn't it? I think it is. And as I mentioned, you always want to go check out these parallels because some of them will bring you some good money. Numbered to 99, Tom Brady. Some of these parallels are kind of hard to hit. Obviously, you can tell which ones come out more often than others as we go through it. That was a Josh Jacobs Chrome score. Marlon Mack for the Colts. This should be our relic, and it is. Dual relics there for the Colts, numbered to 49. That one is numbered to 199. Jason Taylor for the Dolphins. Some more Crown Royal. Preston Williams for the Dolphins. And it is numbered to 99. And that is, again, I think this is our Chronicles. It is a Chronicles card set, so a new card set. Not one from like a defunct brand or a past brand. Or a brand from another sport, as the case may be. To 199, Tony Pollard. And that is Crown Royal. And, of course, the Dallas Cowboys. And there's a Luminance, Mecole Hardman Jr. for the Kansas City Chiefs. I think the deal is, unless these have color in the border, they're not going to be numbered on that legacy. So I think we'll flip those only when they have some color that lets us know they're going to be numbered, and that'll keep us from having so much handling. Now, Titan, this might be numbered. We've got some borders off there to the side. It's Hunter Renfrow, and it is numbered to 99. It's coming out for the Raiders on the Titan card set. There's another Kyler Murray on Classics. More Titan. Gardner Minshew that time. And that finishes up that box. Normally, by this point in time, we'd be well underway with our 2020 card sets, but as it stands, we've still got to clean up the rest of this 2019, and I guess Score will, again, I believe, be our first release for 2020, and it should be coming in a week or two, I think, not too far down the road. We'll be kicking it into gear for the 2020 draft class. Here is Josh Jacobs, this one numbered to 99. So if you've got the Raiders tonight, you've got to be really happy at this point. It's a couple of Josh Jacobs, nice ones. And that one's on Legacy. Numbered Crown Royal to 99, Patriots and N'Keal Harry. More Kyler Murray on Classics. He's coming out a lot on that. Cardinals, a little Kyler Murray Titan. That's the first we've seen of him on anything other than Classics parallel, isn't it? Seems like it anyway. That one is numbered to 199. It's a Tom Brady for the Patriots. And there's another Miles Sanders for you. That one is Luminance. So plenty of Miles Sanders so far. And plenty of Patriots so far. How about Jacoby Myers coming out numbered to 199 for New England. So you haven't maybe hit your Tom Brady autograph quite yet, but listen, you're still doing okay. Pulling some nice cards. Numbered to 49 for the Raiders, it's Max Crosby. Tom Brady on Vertex. And a Score Chrome Parallel Dwayne Haskins. That is Noah Fant to 199 for the Broncos. A Luminance for the Packers. Gronk, Rob Gronkowski. Patriots just keep right on rolling out. This is a relic numbered to 99. Of course, Gronk coming back to join Tom as a Tampa Bay Buccaneer. That'll be hard to get used to, won't it? There's John Elway to 199 for the Denver Broncos. Old DK Metcalf Crown Royal. Some more Score Chrome. Madison for the Vikings. This ought to be numbered. N'Keal Harry. It's Patriots again. Luminance. And it is numbered to 75. Legacy N'Keal Harry. Patriots. A lot of Patriots, doesn't it seem like? Had a pretty good number in Nick Bosa, too, but none of them have been numbered yet, I don't think. Although we've seen quite a few different Nick Bosas, I don't think any are numbered yet. All right. So we have, what, opened 5. We have 7 to go, including the one that's coming out of the wrappers. So once we look at this group that I'm taking out of the wrappers right now, we'll be at our halfway point. All right, let's see what we have got here. Well, so I see Kenny Moore on top. That is the Indianapolis Colts. It's numbered to 99. It's hard to see that signature because it's on that red background, but it is there. And a Crown Royal numbered to 99. That's Justice Hill for the Ravens. The nice little die cut. There's Gardner Minshew Chrome Legacy. Jags, of course. It does really make you wish that Legacy and Luminance were always with our rookies in NFL uniform, doesn't it? I mean, it kind of makes me think that. Numbered to 199, Jarrett Stidham and the Patriots. Another Kyler Murray on Vertex this time. So obviously we haven't seen that one come out as much for him anyway. Score, Ryan Finley, Bengals. Jalen Smith and the Cowboys. This is most likely going to be our relic. And it is. Nice relic on the right, though, especially. It's numbered to 49. To 199, that one's Cooper Kupp for the Rams. And here's another Daniel Jones Chrome Luminance. This should be numbered. This is Chrome Legacy, Paris Campbell Colts, and it is numbered to 99. Score, Noah Fant, Broncos. Numbered to 199, it's Michael Vick for the Atlanta Falcons. A Titan, Hunter Renfrow, Raiders. Is this seriously going to be another Daniel Jones autograph? I mean, what are the odds? This is like Josh Jacobs for the Raiders, except now it's the Giants and Daniel Jones. You've got a second autograph, numbered to 75 on the score card set for your rookie quarterback with the New York Giants. So, Giants, you're doing all right. This is numbered to 49. We do have some chipping in that upper right-hand corner. This is also Michael Vick for the Falcons. You can see that little spot of white up there. And truthfully, there are probably a few of these that have some of that minor edge and corner wear, and there's so many other things to look at on this card, so I'm not always noticing that as we go by, perhaps, but I would imagine that's going to be the case with quite a few of them. That was the Giants and Darius Slayton. Because anytime we have a card that's got a lot of color on it, like these do, even the tiniest little factory imperfection will show up on those edges and corners. All right, we're halfway home. 6 opened and 6 to go. Well, all right. That wrapper is not wanting to give up its cards. Just grab a little drink of water here, and then we'll get underway with this box. All right. Oh, Harrison Smith. That is my very good friend, one of my best friends. That's her cousin. So the Vikings, numbered to 199 with a little Harrison Smith relic. How about that? Numbered straight up 99, Michael Thomas and the Saints. Chrome, Noah Fant, score. Basically, you know if it is score or if it is legacy or luminance in here, it's going to be the chrome parallel. So I may not, necessarily continue to say chrome every time because you guys know that. This is a nice one, and I'm trying to get something to put behind it because it's acetate as well. And now with that white background, you can see the card a little better, I think. How about some Derrick Henry for the Titans, right? Yeah, that's pretty nice. And this is on the Pinnacle card set, which is not one you're going to find very often. They haven't made Pinnacle in several years. And this card is numbered 250 on the nice little acetate Derrick Henry autograph. So, yeah, you see it a little bit better that way. But that is a nice hit right there. Yeah, not going to find too many of those, I don't think. Numbered to 99, it is Julio Jones for the Falcons. Oh, Lisa, you like that acetate Derrick Henry? I know, right? I like the acetate cards, too. I've always thought they were cool. There's a Ryan Finley for the Bengals. More Daniel Jones. That one was on Gridiron Kings. To 199, Alvin Kamara, Saints. Always kind of liked Gridiron Kings. Well, I say always. It really wasn't around, but maybe for 2015. Do we have it any other year as a freestanding product besides 2015? I can't remember, but I know it was freestanding product. I think that was at least the last year, maybe the only year for it. Gardner Minshew, Jags. But yeah, it was a fun little product. It just, it had a lot of base cards, and I think they needed to give a few more hits in it, and it probably would have taken off better for them. There's another Daniel Jones that is on Luminance. Tell you what, we'll go ahead and... He's ultimately going to get sleeved anyway, so we just went ahead and sleeved those last two chrome that we looked at. Oh, I see some red on the horizon. David Montgomery for the Bears. And Luminance Red is numbered to 99, apparently. We're learning as we go here. And there's a Kyler Murray Legacy. Here comes Jason Peters. And this is for the Eagles. And you got the little autograph there. And how about the fact that it's numbered to 10? I bet you like that, right, Lisa? So it might not be Miles Sanders, but I'm guessing you still like that one. Because listen, how many times are you going to pull an autograph for a defensive tackle? Not all that often. Numbered to 49, it is Noah Fant with a die-cut Crown Royal for the Broncos. Titan Hunter Renfrow for the Raiders. And there's a Studio Jarrett Stidham. Ah, good. You do like your Peters. Good. I'm glad. Yeah, I'm like you. I always kind of enjoy getting the guys who don't sign a lot because they're the workhorse kind of guys, you know, like the kickers. You don't get a lot of autographs of kickers and tackles and some of these kind of guys. I mean, a few you do, but historically, it's certain players and positions like running back, wide receiver, quarterback. Those are generally the more plentiful cards, if you will. It's harder to find autographs for some of those other guys. But I'm like you. I kind of enjoy getting them. So if you give me somebody from my Steelers team who's along those lines, I'm thrilled. Doesn't have to be always the quarterback for me. Noah Fant, Broncos. But of course, it's for my personal collection too. I know if you're trying to resell it, it's a different matter. Certain things sell better than others, of course. There's Kyler Murray. That is a first numbered Kyler Murray that we've seen tonight, I think, and he's numbered to 50. Cam Chancellor for the Seattle Seahawks. That is our relic out of this box. The number on it was to 99. Then we have also to 99, a little Steve Young for the San Francisco 49ers. There went another Miles Sanders, not for nothing. A.J. Brown and the Titans. Number to 199, N'Keal Harry and the Patriots. We continue to see a lot of parallels showing up for the Patriots. They're hitting pretty well in that regard. Titan Josh Allen for the Jags. And there's another Kyler Murray, that one on the Panini football card set. Oh, now we're talking. Okay, so it's another acetate, but I'm particularly happy about this one because that is my man, Hines Ward. I love me some Hines Ward. So Pittsburgh Steelers, I am a little bit jealous right now because that is pretty sweet. It's numbered to 100, acetate, Hines Ward. That is sweet, right? Yeah. Yeah, it is. And that card set is the Panini football card set, FYI. So there is your Hines Ward for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So that was worth the price of admission, in my opinion. If you got the Steelers tonight, like if I had the Steelers tonight, I'd be happy with just after I hit that. Julio Jones to 199, Falcons. So hopefully you are happy having just hit that. Dwayne Haskins, Redskins on Legacy. And there's a little Drew Lock on Score. Alexander Madison is numbered to 35 on Score. Vikings with a low-numbered autograph parallel. To 199, Michael Thomas and the Saints. Stidham, Patriots. And that wraps up box number 8. 8 down, 4 remaining. Let me make a little space over here. I don't like these stacks to get really very tall when we are talking about, especially these chrome type cards, because, you know, since they kind of curve up a little bit, if the stacks get very high, I think the cards have a tendency to kind of want to just slide off. So I try to keep my stacks pretty short. Haha, Fishman, you like that Hines Ward. You're right, that's fire. Haha. Yeah, I love Hines Ward. And I do not see a lot of Hines Ward autographs come out. Really, any of the Panini football, you just don't get a lot of Heinz Ward. Or at least I don't personally pull a lot of Heinz Ward, so I like that that's in there. Especially that it's on acetate, because, like Lisa said, those are cool. Those are, acetate cards are always so much fun. They're always hard to, you can't really ever get them graded, or virtually never, because there's almost always some kind of like scratches and things on the surface from even where somebody's sleeve, you know, if they're signing it and their clothing even goes across it, it leaves little marks on that acetate. So it's almost impossible to keep it perfect, the surface, enough to get it graded. But they're such fun cards to have. Here is a Gardner Minshew numbered to 178 on titanium. But this is on a thicker titanium card. Wasn't our other titanium card thinner than that? Maybe it wasn't, and I've forgotten. But anyway, to 178, the Jags titanium Gardner Minshew. Score DK Metcalf. Number 249, Kersey for the Titans. There's a little Drew Lock that happens to be on the Crown Royal die cut parallel. It's not numbered, but still, it's a nice little variation if you've got Denver tonight. Josh Jacobs, Titan. Followed by a Josh Jacobs Studio. Isn't that weird? Back-to-back Josh Jacobs. So Drew Lock on Gridiron Kings. And Tom Brady. Tom Brady with a really nice-looking relic for the Patriots. 3-color, pretty decent-sized relic. And it is numbered to 10. So, Lisa, you are doing okay tonight with your Patriots. And at least we got you a Tom Brady hit. Might not be exactly the one you were asking for, but we got you in the ballpark. Matt, what are you saying there? You love you love the Derrick Henry, and it's the first time in a long time you've gotten a hit in a break. Well, good. Good. It's always nice to end that dry run, isn't it? To 199 Gridiron Kings, Jarrett Stidham. Yeah, those are the worst. It happens to the best of us, though. There's a Kyler Murray die-cut Crown Royal. Wasn't numbered, but we put it in a sleeve anyway, because, well, why not, right? Nick Bosa, 49ers Legacy. Devin Singletary for the Buffalo Bills. And there you go. That is the relic autograph combo, the first one we've seen tonight that is both an autograph and a relic, numbered to 99. That one's going to the Buffalo Bills. And then we have Aaron Rodgers, numbered to 99. Vertex is our card set. Green Bay Packers, the team. Another David Montgomery on Luminance. LaMonica, Oakland Raiders with Daryl LaMonica to 99. What do you think about that? That's some pretty sweet old school hit right there, isn't it? And a 199 of Tom Brady in Classics. There's David Montgomery again on Legacy that time. Panini Football, Alexander Madison. Ryan Finley, Bengals to 175, sorry, just to 75, no 1 in front of it. On Legacy for the Bengals. There's another Miles Sanders Vertex. And there is a score, Kyler Murray. And we are 9 completed, 3 to go. We're getting there, slowly but surely. Oh, Fishman, you have a Heinz Ward autograph football and autograph helmet. Oh, yeah, man. Put that acetate card with that. You'll have a sweet little display. You better not give me your home address. I might come in there and make that mine. No, I'm kidding, man. I would never. It was a joke. I shouldn't even say things like that. And at some point, if that, like, turned up missing, somebody coming after me. No, I don't mean that. Just a joke. But for real, I bet it's nice. You'll have to send me a picture of it when you get it all set up. I'd love to see it. John Crosby, you're jealous of the Heinz Ward autograph too? I know, right? Me too. It's nice. I do like it a lot. I do indeed. But it sounds like it's going to a good home, so that makes me happy. Oh, Fishman, you've got an 8x10 autograph picture of him too. Sweet. You're definitely going to have to show us a picture of that. A.J. Brown, the elusive Crown Royal autograph and relic combo. Numbered to 99. The Tennessee Titans keep on racking them up tonight, don't they? And then numbered to 99, the Ravens, Marquise Hollywood Brown. A Titan, Josh Jacobs. And there's a Kyler Murray Gridiron Kings. This is numbered to 199. Again, you can see some minor edging corner stuff on a lot of these. That's Darius Leonard for the Colts. And there's another Josh Jacobs. Loads of Josh Jacobs in here, isn't there? Well, we're hitting a lot of him anyway. $199 DK Metcalf on Gridiron Kings. There's another little Nick Bosa. This is, once again, Luminance. For the Broncos, you've got Drew Lock numbered to 99. Now see, those just look like they should be numbered. All those Crown Royals, I don't know why. They all just look like they should be numbered. They're not, but they look like they should be. And that last one there was Terry McLaurin on a Luminance Chrome Parallel for the Redskins. Oh, Peter, hi. You sent me another email? All right, cool. I'll fish it out after we get done here. Thank you, sir, for letting me know that. Will Greer and the Panthers. Followed by Will Greer and the Panthers. Now, see, that isn't that like the second or third time that we found the same player on 2 cards in a row? I think it is. I do think we're detecting a pattern. Derwin James, Chargers, Relics, numbered to 199. Terry McLaurin is numbered to 99 for the Redskins. And there's another Terry McLaurin. See what I mean? That one's on the Crown Royal die cut. I'm telling you, it's happening more than we maybe are keeping track of even. Titans, or rather Ravens, on a Titan card set. Raiders have had quite a few hits tonight, too. They're going to add to their tally with this Darren Waller autograph, numbered to 99. So the Oakland Raiders having a pretty good night. And then you have Marquise Brown for the Ravens, and that's on the studio card set, and it is numbered to 49. I think that's our first studio that's been numbered tonight. Kyler, Score, and box number 10 is in the books. Fishman says the Raiders are killing it. Yeah, they are doing very well. I mean, actually, the Raiders, the Titans, the Patriots have done well. The Eagles have had a couple nice hits. There have been quite a few in here that I think have done pretty well tonight. And the Cardinals, even though you don't have any ink yet, you do have a pretty decent variety at the moment of Kyler Murray parallels. So that will help a lot. And of course, some of the more common ones won't bring as much, but some of the ones that are less common can bring some good money without even any autograph or relic attached, just with the right parallel. We've seen that happen plenty of times with the baseball and basketball version of Chronicles. Numbered to 199, Terry McLaurin for the Redskins. And there's another Kyler. Die cut, Crown Royal. And there's another Daniel Jones Legacy. Nick Chubb for the Browns. Cleveland has got a relic, numbered to 99. Behind that is Jared Goff, numbered to 49 for the Rams. And a Titan, that does look like it's got some rough bottom edge. I don't know how much of that you can see. And that may be something that'll just kind of brush off of there, maybe to a certain extent. Just looks like a rough cut. And that's Devin Bush for the Steelers. Sometimes you get those cards that are just kind of rough cut cards. No other way to really describe them. Ooh. So, DK Metcalf, and that is going to the Seahawks. And it is numbered to 199. Green Bay Packers, of course, one of our hits was replaced by that points card that you saw me lay down up there. There's Will Greer for the Panthers. And I want you to stick around if you're watching live. And after the break, well, of course, at the end of the night, we're going to use random.org to give that away. This is numbered to 99 for the Steelers, Devin Bush. And then right after the break, I'm going to, if you are the person who ends up with that 400 points card, I'm going to immediately send you a picture of it through your eBay email. And I would ask, or your eBay messages, I would ask that you redeem that right away because it hit face up in the stack, as I'm sure you guys noticed. So hitting face up in the stack, well, you don't like to think that there are people out there that would do things they shouldn't do with things that don't belong to them, but guess what? There are, and they do. So, yeah, if you end up with this card tonight, as soon as the break is over, please go to your eBay messages and get that information that I'm going to send you and then redeem it right away. It's Drew Lock for the Broncos. And hopefully whoever ends up with it is actually, watching. Or at the very least would be checking their messages. It was Titan for the Cardinals. It was Andy Isabella. And there's a Hunter Renfrow on Luminance. So Daniel Jones, Gridiron Kings. Benny Snell Jr., numbered 275. Some more ink for my Pittsburgh Steelers. This is on the Score card set for Benny Snell Jr. And then numbered to 199, Matty Ice for the Falcons. There's another Gardner Minshew, that one on the Vertex card set. DK Metcalf on the Titan. More Ryan Finley. Lots of Ryan Finley in here, too. Matt, you said tighten up. It's been a blast because it's the best break you've had in a long time. Well, good. I'm glad that we can help you out. I like that. All right, last box. You know what that means. Last box mojo coming at you right now. Let's see if we can find some fire here in our last box. So here's what we will do. We're, of course, going to look through the cards from this last box. Then we'll use random.org and we'll give away our 400 points reward card. After that, we will recap our autograph and relic hits, of which there will be quite a few. 36 or so of them when it's all said and done. I guess 35 because that replaced one. But anyway, we'll look through all that at the end as well. So this is a Nick Bosa Studio to 199. And that's Terry McLaurin, Redskins, Legacy. Ezekiel Elliott for the Dallas Cowboys. Oh, nice looking relic there too. Dallas numbered to 25 with the Zeke relic. This should be numbered. It is for the Eagles, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, and it is numbered to the big 75 on the Legacy insert. There's another Josh Allen for the Jags. That's Luminance card set. The ever-present Easton Stick. You thought we were going to get through a break of 2019 football and not pull Easton Stick, didn't you? I know you thought you were, but it never happens. Actually, it does occasionally, but not very often. This guy comes out all the time. That is the Chargers numbered 250 Easton Stick Crown Royal card set, die cut autograph. And this little bad boy here is numbered to 49. There is another Kyler Murray, another numbered Kyler Murray. That's on the Panini football card set. And here's more Kyler Murray. He was kind of quiet the first couple of boxes, but then we've seen tons of inserts of him since then. The Titan insert. Daniel Jones Studio. Big Ben Roethlisberger to 199 for the Steelers. The Eagles with another Miles Sanders. That was Luminance. And a Titan David Montgomery. That's another guy we've seen lots of parallels of. He's Chicago Bears, of course. Closing in on it. Fittingly enough, N'Keal Harry for the Patriots is going to be our last autograph that we see tonight. That is on the Score football card set. And I think I used the wrong sleeve, so we're just going to fix him real quickly. Now he's a little more cozy in that one. A little too roomy in that last one. Alexander Madison to 99. That is the Vikings. And there's a Dwayne Haskins Score. And a Tom Brady Studio. And another David Montgomery wraps up the case. But before we recap, we do need to find a home for this 400 points card. So it will work like this. When I use random.org, when we have 9 or fewer items in a list, we do random 3 different times. The third random is the one that will make the determination as to where the card goes. The first 2 times we run random doesn't count when we have 9 or fewer items in a list. Now, when we have 10 or more items in a list, which is going to be the case tonight, I run random only 1 single time. So whoever ends up in the number 1 spot after we randomize tonight is going to get this 400 points card. Please, please, if you are that person, as soon as this break ends, I'm going to take a picture of it and I'm going to send it to you in your eBay messages, and I would suggest that you redeem it right away, because once the break is uploaded and available for viewing, of course, it can be paused and rewound and everything else. So I'm giving you fair warning there, guys. I'll do everything I can from my side, but you have to help me out. If it belongs to you, redeem it as soon as you get it, please, because it did land face up in our stack. All right, so there you go. We're copying all of the teams from the spreadsheet. We're going to buzz over here to random.org where I will paste them in. Going to scroll through here so you can see that every team was in fact copied and pasted in there. Of course, going to run random one single time, and that's going to tell you who gets the card. And it is headed to the Eagles. All right, so I know Lisa's here. So Lisa, you know, my friend, as soon as this is done, what you need to do, go to your eBay messages, look for my email with this info, and get this bad boy redeemed, all right? So that's the Eagles. And that's our first recap. Points card replaced a hit. All right. Speaking of the Eagles, numbered to 10, it's Jason Peters. For the Titans, you have a nice Derrick Henry acetate, one of my favorites. Harrison Smith for the Vikings. Daniel Jones, Giants. Jalen Smith, Cowboys. The Colts with Kenny Moore. Gronk for the Patriots. Ezekiel Elliott, Cowboys. Nick Chubb, the Browns. The Raiders and Darren Waller. That's A.J. Brown for the Titans. Jacoby Myers, Patriots. For the Raiders, Josh Jacobs. The Dolphins, Preston Williams. N'Keal Harry for the Patriots. Easton Stick, the Chargers. Benny Snell, Steelers. Derwin James, Chargers. Daryl LaMonica for the Raiders. Devin Singletary, Bills. Tom Brady, Patriots. Alexander Madison, Vikings. Another acetate. You know I love it. I do. I'm gazing longingly upon it. That's Hines Ward for the Steelers. Cam Chancellor for the Seahawks. Marlon Mack, the Colts. There's another Daniel Jones for the Giants. Miles Boykin, Ravens. Melvin Gordon, Chargers. Josh Jacobs, Raiders. Ryan Finley, Bengals. The Dolphins and Mark Duper. I forgot we even had that one. Bruce Smith for the Bills. For the Bengals, Isaac Curtis. There's a little Jarrett Stidham for the Patriots. And the Rams have Brandon Cooks. All right, so there's the break and the recap. Let me throw up spreadsheet information one final time. So if you missed this earlier, hang tight. You're going to find out your shipping information and what's coming up in the days ahead. So first things first, should be out the door and on the way to you on or before Tuesday, barring any unforeseen consequences. Could be sooner than that. Don't think it would be later than that unless something entirely unexpected happens. All the cards ship, so every team has cards. We do not need to worry about consolation cards in this break because everybody will have a package of cards coming. So Saturday night, Sunday night, both off nights. Monday night, we will come back with TriStar Multisport autographed jerseys. We'll break 3 of them. Spots are sold by the first letter of the name on the jersey, which is usually the last name, but not always, like Pele, Ichiro. Some of those guys don't use their last name. All those spots are listed in the football category. Also Monday night, a Gold Rush autographed full-size football helmet. Last one of those that we have. Tuesday night, we're going to finish up a case of Gypsy Queen baseball, which just so happens to also be the last of the Gypsy Queen that we have for 2019. Wednesday, it is a new release. It's Mosaic Basketball. We're going to break a 6-box half case quantity. Those are loose boxes from a shared case. So that is all you need to know about that. And yeah, so I guess that's it for me tonight. So as always, thank you for being here. I hope that you enjoy your weekend. I'm, of course, going to be back on Monday night. I'd love to have you come back and join me then, or if not, then sometime soon. In the meantime, stay safe and healthy and wear your mask and have some fun. And we will see you on Monday. Thanks, everyone. Bye now.